I'm Wendy.
I'm Steve, and this is Pippin.
And together we're the Happy Travellers.
And usually it's a beautifully bright and sunny bank holiday weekend. I can't believe it. It's so warm. We've got all the doors and windows open, and we're being fully charged by the solar panels that we've got on the roof. Now, I've only got one connected at the moment, and only Heath Robinson style, because I put this this cable down the outside of the van until I can pluck up courage to drill a hole in the roof just forward of that and bring the cable down and in and properly. But what I can say to you is I'm just going to check to see now at this time when we've got this lovely sunny and the sun's quite low in the sky these days, but that 215 watt panel is giving me 138 watts of charge into the Bluetti, which is 98% charged. So it's really staying charged up, and what we're doing, we're able to start to use more electrical equipment for cooking and stuff like that. So we've got the standard house kettle. It's huge in terms of power. It's an 1800 watt kettle that boils really quickly, but it does like drag the power out of the power banks. Also, we've got this little air fryer, which goes, I think it goes to about 1200 watts, but it goes up and down while it's cooking. So, we baked some bread in it yesterday. Wendy bought some part baked rolls, so we put some in there to have for dinner yesterday, and it did really nice. It was like 5 minutes, and it only took about 3% of the Allpowers, something like that, 3-4%. Anyway, so I've got 3 power banks plus the house battery. So we got lots of power, but it never seems to be enough, does it? Now, what I've done is I've mentioned this before, but I managed to break one of the power banks, the Allpowers 1500. While I was connecting up for charging up to the house battery, I was using one of the leads that should have been for charging the battery. So the cables weren't the right way round for some reason. Anyway, so the red cable was the negative coming out to the XT60 and so on. Anyway, it ended up, I plugged in the cable to the Allpowers 1500 and it stopped charging on 12 volt. So it won't charge on 12 volt, but I've got a solution. Now I'm just going to take you round to the other side of the van because the sunshine's coming from over that way, and I'm going to show you what we've got here. Let's just take you down this way. We've got the 400 watt solar panel charging up the Allpowers S2000, and that is that's getting nearly 300 watts of power in. But what I've also got is the R1500 in here, which is that's on 77% at the moment. It was at 5% before I started charging, but you'll notice I've got the 230 volt cable plugged in to the S2000, which that's taking power from the S2000 over AC to the R1500. I know it's a crazy system, but that's charging the R1500 at 980 watts, So that's going up to 77%. This was at 100%. That's at 77 now, and it was at 5. But this is now at 43. So this has taken 57% of the S2000 to put 72% into the R1500. It's a weird way. The thing's broken. The R1500 12 volt charging doesn't work. So it's still a good power bank. It's a way of storing power and using power. It still outputs 12 volt and outputs AC. So when it's fully charged, we've got another, 1500 watt hours of power. And then we've got the 1500 watt hours in the S2000 when that's fully charged. And then we've got the 2000 watts. So all in all, we've got, apart from the leisure battery, we've got 5000 watt hours of power that we can use on whatever we need. And when we've got lovely sunny days like this, wow, the power never stops. It's just, we can use, we just can't use as much, just everything. But I think it gives us a lot more freedom, and we're not using so much gas to cook on. We're sort of doing a lot of cooking on gas and getting the induction hob out rarely. But now we've got all this power and the beautiful sunshine and the extra solar panels on the roof. I think that's going quite well. The solar panels on the roof. It's nerve-wracking. I can tell you, it's nerve-wracking to put solar panels on the roof. I worry about them coming off. I worry about them, when I'm going to drill a hole through the roof to get the cable in. So the recommendation is that I run them in parallel. So that will be 430 watts at, I think they're 24 volt panels at 24 volts coming into the charger. I could run them direct to the power supply, but I'm going to run them through the charger because I think the charger sort of regulates and boosts up all the power, and the Bluetti knows about it. So that's pretty good. So we'll keep that all charged up. We've got the portable 400 solar panel to charge the other two up. So it's all working really, really well. I'm so pleased that we've got these extra solar panels. One thing, there is one problem. I bought 3 215 watt solar panels because I thought there was plenty of room on the roof. But as you'll see, there looks like there's lots of room, but actually there isn't, because of the configuration of the vents. I couldn't fit 2 together at the front. I wanted to put one sideways, which I've done, and then fit another one, but then these are too long to go between the first panel and the max air fan at the bedroom. It's just too long. There is room to fit them down the side of the max air fan at the back. As you've seen, I've fitted one there, but there's another 100 watt panel across the other side. Annoyingly, I could take that off and just put the other 200 watt panel there, but that would be to charge the house battery. But I wanted to use the smaller one, the smaller 100 watt panel, to just trickle charge the starter battery. So I'm probably going to end up getting a small panel just to pop on the roof in between all the others, and then that'll be that. But there you go. Anyway, there's a quick update on solar power, where we are, the bank holiday weekend, and all the fun we're having. It really is good living off-grid, living in a van. If you haven't tried it, why don't you? We'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye for now.